Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Jeannie Mai says that she loves her boo Jeezy and she wants you all to know that he is very well taken care of. As a matter of fact, she is taking care of all of him. We'll get into that in a minute. So if you don't know, Jeannie Mai from The Real is dating ATL rapper Jeezy. Used to be known as Young Jeezy child, but once you hit your 30s and your 40s, you gotta take that young and that little off your name, honey. Can't be known as Young Jeezy, honey, with gray hairs popping out your beard and everything else, child. It's just not cute. A lot of the rappers are doing it now. But anyway, I digress. Now, the two of them went public back in August when they were photographed arm in arm at Jeezy's Snowball Gala, which is Jeezy's non-profit. Now, all of y'all know that Jeannie has always wanted her some dark meat, as she has referred to it. Not my words, they're hers.
You dated black guys.
Loved black guys. Yeah. I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man.
Because she lightweight offensive.
I'm not. I'm saying like I really do think black men are attractive. I do. Like that's my.
Well, what do you mean dark meat on the side?
That means, honey.
You
know what that means.
Wait, what are you reading it as?
How did you say it?
I'm just saying, like, when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
You like your main man to be white and your side piece
to be dark. That is not what I mean.
Explain what you mean.
Okay,
what you meant.
What I meant is, like, I used to date black men, okay? And I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to, because it just kept me happiest, was my man Freddie, who happens to be white.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Well, Jeannie has gone from making dark meat a side entree to making it her main course, honey. And I hate to say this, but in the literal sense, honey. Now, the two of them were rolling down the street in a convertible in what many fans say is Buckhead. Not my town, so I don't know. Now, they were listening to Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? Now, I can't play the song on my YouTube because of copyright issues, but if you don't know the song, go ahead and Google it, honey. You'll find it somewhere on YouTube, somewhere on the streets, honey. Now, in the caption underneath the video, she says, you know the vibes. So I'm scrolling. I'm like, what else is she saying in these comments? Child, someone under the name Anaconda789 says, did you go down on that BBC? And if you don't know what BBC is, it's Big Black... Yes, child, the cock-a-doodle-doo. Now, this person doesn't have any posts and only has 8 followers. And this is the person that she decides to respond to. And her response was, yes, sir. Now, I don't doubt that she's trying to be funny, but I think she's trying to be funny by telling the truth. And in all honesty, I did not want that vision in my head. I'm sorry, Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, I just didn't want it. Now, I don't know about y'all, but the way Jeannie has been talking about him lately, this seems like something she's been wanting for a long time. Now, I don't particularly like the show The Real. These women are a bunch of puzzle pieces that not only don't fit together, but they don't even belong in the same puzzle box, child. Everyone trying to be the main host, cutting each other off when talking, catching attitudes on air, everyone wanting to be Beyonce and nobody wanting to be Kelly and Michelle. Everybody wanting to be Gladys Knight, but nobody wanting to be the Pips. Everybody wanting to be Michael, but nobody wanting to be Tito, Jermaine, Jackie, or Mark. The times that I have seen clips from this show when Tamar was on it, she was the one that would try to get Jeannie together. I don't know, just my opinion. It's a lot of cultural appropriation when it comes to Jeannie Mai. She says some things that she just should not say. She says a lot of things out of turn. I feel like her experiencing Jeezy, now wanting to have a baby, wanting to get her some chitlins, honey.
And I threw it out there like thinking she wasn't going to do it. I was like, Auntie, her name is Mother. So I was like, Mother, would you make me some oxtails and some chitlins?
Oh.
Yo, she came with Tupperware, chitlins, oxtails. And they were just for me.
She finally gets to experience what she's been wanting to experience for a long time. And for that, honey, congratulations. If you like it, I love it. Get all of the BBC that you can handle, honey. Now, in other news, your boy Steve Harvey is getting called out for stealing material. Fellow comedian Mark Curry, y'all might be too young to remember him, but he had a hit show in the 90s called Hanging with Mr. Cooper. It had Raven Simone and Holly Robinson Pete on it. Now, recently he appeared on Fox Soul's Mike and Donnie show, and he called out your boy Steve for stealing his jokes, and he pretty much said it's not fair because Steve has already made it. Take a listen to this.
So what's up with you and Steve, man?
Ain't nothing with me. Well, Steve stole my material on his show, so I had a beef on that.
On what show?
When he was on his the bullshit talk show he had, and he did all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching. Somebody called me and said, "Man, homeboy doing your material." So he did my whole Halloween run. And I know he didn't think of it. You know, this is true stuff that really happened to me. And so my thing is, you didn't have to do that, homeboy. Right. So, you know, motherfucker, you made enough money, bitch ass. You know, wow. You made enough money, you did enough. You know, why are you on my material? Right. You know, what's that about? You know, and then, you know, people want to jump up, oh, he didn't know, he didn't steal your. So yes, he did. Yeah. I mean, you know, so, you know, and so that there's no need to do, no one else has did that.
So this was on his talk show. Which talk was his TV talk show?
His TV talk show.
Okay, this was the one he had on NBC just recently.
Whatever, yeah. The one that damn. Who took his show from him?
Kelly Clarkson.
How can Kelly Clarkson take your show, homie?
Hey, brother.
Damn.
You know, so
you got your show took by Kelly Clarkson?
You know what's crazy? I met my fiance on Steve's show. On Steve Harvey's talk show. Yeah. So that's another story. But I want to get back to that because I think that is the most lewd thing a comic can do.
Yeah. To me, I step to you.
Right?
I'm gonna step to you.
You ever step to him?
Yeah, step to him.
What'd you say to him?
Well, yeah, tell us about that.
Ask him.
Okay, I will,
Was that the first time that had ever happened to you?
No.
No, okay. What irritated you so much about Steve doing it then?
Because he made it. He's there. He's on national TV. You paid. You did your thing. You try to either you fucking with me or you disrespecting me or you know I don't understand that. You taking food out of my money, you know, you taking whatever, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
food out your mouth.
That's plagiarism.
Right.
Wow.
So we got you here. Steve ain't here. I'll ask Steve later. What'd you say to him when you stepped in?
Ask him.
Okay.
Ask him.
What was it? You guys worked things out? Was it still?
No, I saw him at the Def Jam 25.
Oh, Def Jam, okay.
So when I see you, I see you.
Okay.
So when I see you, I step to you, no matter where we at.
Right.
It ain't waiting, so I step to you. Step to you.
Did he apologize?
No.
He said he didn't know?
Of course.
Okay. How often does that happen in comedy?
I think it happens all the time.
Thief-ass motherfucker?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of thief-ass dudes out there.
Right.
Yeah.
But other people, other comics, you guys know about that, right? I mean, and you kind of shun other, because I've heard other names, I'm not gonna mention any names, about some of the comics that have these reputations for stealing other people's material.
Yeah, a lot of people steal.
Yeah.
Every time I see a special, I see a little bit of me. See a little bit of some of my mannerisms or something, but I look at it as like, oh well.
Now, Steve has yet to respond to these allegations, and knowing Steve, he probably won't. I can definitely understand where Mark is coming from, and him being the underdog, not too many people will even know that Steve stole his joke. But come on, man, Steve, you're supposed to be one of the original kings of comedy, and you're stealing jokes. That's so unnecessary, and it just proves to me that Bernie was always the true king anyway, honey. I loved his material. I loved his rawness. I don't know, Steve.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
I'm so glad that Mark Curry got a chance to get this off of his chest. You can tell that it's been bothering this man. I don't know how long he's been holding this in, but he was glad that he finally got a chance to release it. And he just put Steve on blast. So let's see what Steve has to say about that, if anything at all. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about the first situation with Jeannie Mai and young Jeezy and the BBC, honey? And also, what do you think about Mark Curry calling out your boy Steve Harvey? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. In this video, I want to tell you about a company called Ash Kicking. Now, you know your girl Chronicles would not promote a company without doing one of those thorough Chronicle Speaks investigations, honey, and Ash Kicking definitely passed the test. Y'all make sure to check out ashkicking.com for one of the best 100% natural home fragrance and beauty products, honey, and use my code Chronicles at checkout for an extra 15% off just for you. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my new episodes.